From the nearby Jersey Shore, welcome inside Continental Airlines Arena as the New Jersey Devils look to take down the Florida Panthers. I'm Bill Peterson with a complete play-by-play of today's game. And with me in the booth is color commentator Mike Weiss.
The Jersey Shore. A great place for hockey, in my opinion, especially when the Devils get a chance to take on the Panthers.
The Florida Panthers are going through a rebuilding phase. They have some youth and a bright future ahead of them in the NHL as long as they can stay on course.
The Panthers are desperately trying to prove that their Stanley Cup Finals appearance was not just beginner's luck. The Panthers have hit a rough spot lately. Let's see if they can turn things around today.
And now, your New Jersey Devils! At center, number 25, John Newendike. At left wing, number 26, Patrick Elliott. At right wing, number 12, Ken Friesen. On defense, number 4, Scott Stevens. And number 28, Brian Rafalski. And in goal, number 30, Martin Brodeur.
The Devils seem to be doing everything right. They can't help but win.
This season, we should expect to see the Devils in the playoffs, as they have been for pretty much most of the 90s and into the new millennium. Expect to see New Jersey seriously contending for the championship.
With their physical play and their trapping defense, the Devils should be in the playoffs once again. Size and quickness take Kozlov's game to another level. On the ice, he uses his size strategically, especially when drawing penalties to give his team the advantage. Friesen is dedicated to making himself stronger so he can grind it out along the boards. Thought of as just a talented scorer early in his career, he's now a force to be reckoned with.
It looks like the referee is ready for the opening faceoff. Friesen carries it over the red line. Bure passes it to Yushkevich. Kozlov sends it back to the defenseman. He slides it over to Nielsen. He sends the puck back over to Kozlov. He takes the backhand shot. Newendike brings the puck up through the zone. Brings it over the blue line. What a save! Luongo passes it off to Kozlov. Bure brings it past the blue line. Stevens moves it over to Friesen. Newendike takes it past the red line. That is the kind of save that will set the tone for his team for the rest of the game. He lets the backhand shot go. He passes it to Niedermeyer. Broken up by Ozelinch. Luongo slides it over to Yushkevich. He passes it on over to Bure. He passes it up the center. Knocked down in front by Brodeur. Langenbrunn sends it over to Gomez. Back over to Selmanson. Save! Luongo sends it in front over to Krejcik. Mateau brings it past the red line. He sends it up the center. Selmanson carries it past the blue line. He moves it over to Langenbrunner. Saved by Luongo. Krejcik takes the puck up. Huselius carries it over the blue line. Friesen passes it to Newendike. Brings it over the blue line. He plays it back to Friesen. He takes a snapshot. Stevens passes it to the right wing. Sends it back to the defenseman. That was a great stop by Luongo. Carries it past the red line. Takes it past the blue line. Elias sends it over to the right wing. Huselius takes the puck up through the zone. Stevens can only shake his head after getting his sure goal taken away by Luongo. This faceoff is to the right of the goalkeeper. Kozlov passes it to the right wing. Niedermeyer sends it up to the center. Salmonson brings it over the red line. He slides it to Langenbrunner. Save made by Luongo. Luongo sends it in front to Yushkevich. Bure carries it over the red line. Tverdovsky sends it over to the right wing. Langenbrunner brings it past the blue line. Salmonson passes it to the right wing. Save by Luongo. He takes the slap shot. Gets it over to the left wing. With saves like that, it could be a long night for them. Bure takes it past the red line. He passes it off to Nielsen. And he takes a wrist shot. Kozlov sends it to the left wing. And he takes a wrist shot. Tverdovsky brings the puck to the zone. Salmonson carries it past the blue line. Langenbrunner passes it over to the left wing. That's an easy save for him. Ozelinch plays it up to the center. Kozlov carries it over the blue line. Nielsen sends it off to Bure. Deflected out front by Brodeur. Brodeur passes it over to Rafalski. Brings the puck up. Brings it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. He must have puck magnets in that glove. Worrell carries it past the red line. Moves it back over to Ritchie. What a wrister!
You know, most teams don't get more than a couple on this guy.
The Florida Panthers jump to an early lead.
You know, there's only a few players that have that much control of the puck to score from such a tough angle.
Friesen brings the puck up through the zone.
Number 39.
And he takes a wrist shot. Blocked out front.
Assist.
Luongo sends it in front over to Ferentz. Meze sends it up to the center.
Byron Ritchie.
Ritchie passes over to Novoselic.
17 minutes, 11 seconds.
Sends it over to Meze. Ferentz sends it over to Worrell. Friesen sends it over to the right wing. Stevens passes over to Nieuwendyk.
1 minute remaining.
The New Jersey Devils have definitely struggled at times. Any thoughts on that?
I'll tell you, they're an experienced team with a lot of talent, but they haven't been able to pull it together in recent years.
Madden sends it up over to Tverdovsky. Stevenson brings it over the red line. Vicious check by Jokinen. The Florida Panthers lead with 2 periods to play, 1-0. Walk us through the first period stats, Mike.
The Devils need to keep getting more shots on goal, Bill, and eventually they'll find the back of the net.
Nieuwendyk sends it back over to Niedermeyer. He plays it up to the center. Checked hard by Yushkevich. Great save! He's taken up where he left off last period. Elias moves it back over to Friesen. He is determined to get out of here in regulation. And he takes a wrist shot. Newendijk gets the goal down low.
You know that goalie usually keeps his team in games, so that goal is somewhat surprising.
Oh, they're exploiting their home ice advantage now. A short distance by Newendijk.
Just off the inside part of the post and in.
New Jersey goal
Kozlov
scored
sends it back
unassisted
over to
by
Ozilin.
number 25, John
And he takes a wrist shot.
Newendijk. Time of the goal,
Sent
1
back
minute,
over to
31
Burek.
seconds.
He sends it back over to Nielsen. He lets the slap shot go. Rafalski takes the puck up. Passed back to Friesen. Elias passes it behind the net to Newendijk. And he takes a wrist shot. Boy, he makes the hard saves look easy. Langenbrunn passes it over to Stevens. Juszkiewicz plays it up to the center. Bure carries it over the red line. Scott Stevens dishing out the punishment he is known for throughout the league. Salmonson sends it up to the center. Gomez brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Jokinen takes the puck up through the zone. He passes it back to Huselius. Langenbrunn moves it back to Teverdovsky. Huselius sends it back to Ward. Brings the puck through the zone. Huselius takes it past the blue line. Save by Brodeur. Play stops as he covers the puck. Brodeur was impressive in the last play home.
Martin Brodeur set NHL records for most wins in a season, most minutes played in a season, and fewest goals against in a season twice. He's had 5 straight All-Star appearances and won the Rookie of the Year award.
Face-off to the right of Brodeur. Friesen brings the puck up through the zone. Passes it to Elias. Newendijk passes it to the right wing. Ferentz passes it off to Ritchie. Brings it past the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Save by Brodeur. Teverdovsky sends it over to the right wing. Worrell plays it up to the center. Elias passes it to the right wing. Friesen carries it past the blue line. He passes it. Oh, intercepted by Ritchie. Brings it past the red line. Carries it over the blue line. Kozlov centers it to Nielsen. And he's checked by Elias. Friesen brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. That was a terrific save by Luongo. Bure takes it past the blue line. We're going to see a hooking penalty call.
And we got a power play coming up here, Bill.
Oh, I'm sure that wasn't in the coach's game plan.
Florida penalty to number 25.
Niedermeyer carries it past the red line.
Kozlov,
And he takes a wrist
2
shot.
minutes.
That was a
For hooking.
great
Time of the
stop
penalty,
by Luongo.
12 minutes, 8 seconds.
Brings the puck up. Teverdovsky sends it up to the center. penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Nieuwendyk takes the puck up. Luongo sends it in front to Krejcik. Matteau takes it past the red line. Gomez takes the puck up through the zone. Passes it over to Langenbrunner. He passes it up the center. He's got no problem making the save. Luongo sends it to his defenseman. Gomez moves it back to Rafalski. Stevens sends it to the left wing. Gomez passes to the defenseman. He sends the puck back over to Rafalski. Langenbrunner sends it back to the defenseman. He passes back to the defenseman. Stevens moves it to Gomez. Quick pass to Salmonson. He plays it back to Rafalski. What a save! Krejcik slides it over to Matteau. He sends it over to Ward. Huselius brings it past the blue line. Grabbed out of the air. Rafalski passes it over to the left wing.
1 minute remaining.
Gomez sends it over to Salmonson. Bure brings it over the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Stopped by Brodeur. Rafalski passes it over to Gomez. As we take a breather, it's tied at 1. Hey, Mike, let's see if the stats reflect the scoreboard.
The Devils are out shooting them, but are unable to take the lead. The Panthers are killing off penalties, but they need to score some more goals.
The referee will drop the puck for the next period. Stevens sends it to his defenseman. Rafalski sends it off to Salmonson. Ozulinch plays it up to the center. Kozlov carries it over the red line. He passes it to the right wing. Brodeur passes it over to Rafalski. Salmonson carries it past the blue line. He relays it to Gomez. He lets the backhand shot go. Bure brings the puck to the zone. Brings it over the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. Nielsen, it's intercepted. Langenbrunner brings the puck up through the zone. Centering pass over to Salmonson. That was a hard hit by Yushkevich. He sends it over to Nielsen. Rafalski moves it back to Stevens. Ozulinch passes over to Kozlov. Nielsen sends it to Bure. Moves it back over to Krejcik. Nieuwendyk brings the puck up, carries it over the blue line. He lets the backhand shot go. Nice. Luongo stops the go-ahead goal. Huselius passes over to Jokinen. Nice save. Brodeur stops the go-ahead goal. Elias sends it back over to Friesen. He centers the puck. Sends it back to the defenseman. He makes the save. Luongo sends it up to the center. Huselius plays it up to the center. Takes it past the blue line. Sent back to Matteau. And he takes a wrist shot. Denied. Brodeur stops the go-ahead goal. Brodeur sends it back to the defenseman. Rafalski sends it up to Friesen. He makes a quick pass to Nieuwendyk. Ritchie passes it to Laurel. He centers it to Novoselic. That save was huge. Ritchie sends it over to the right wing. Nieuwendyk brings it past the red line. Passes over to Friesen. That save keeps him in this game. Luongo passes it off over to Ritchie. He passes it to Ozulinch. Niedermeyer moves it over to Gomez. Carries it past the red line. He slides it to Langenbrunner. He He sends it back to Salmonson. Oh, the play is broken up by Langenbrunner. That save keeps this game tied up. Ritchie brings it over the red line. Niedermeyer sends it over to Tverdovsky. Ward takes the puck up. Kozlov takes it past the red line. And he takes a wrist shot. Mike, I'm impressed by the defensive single-mindedness shown by Nielsen.
Nielsen loves to play aggressive. His teammates love having someone around to take the body.
We're going to have a face-off to the right of Brodeur. Rafalski passes it over to Langenbrunner. Brings it past the blue line. He takes the backhand shot. That save helps them stay alive. Nielsen makes a long pass over to Bure. Gomez passes it to the right wing. Langenbrunner makes a centering pass over to Salmonson. And he takes a wrist shot. Krejcik sends it off to Kozlov. Carries it past the blue line. And he takes a wrist shot. Good save! Brodeur stops the go-ahead goal. Bure moves it back to Nielsen. He lets the backhand shot go. Terrific save! Brodeur stops the go-ahead goal. Stevenson passes it to Pandolfo. And he blows the whistle for a penalty.
And it looks like they're going to get a power play opportunity off of this one, Bill. Ozelinch heads into the cooler for a little bit of TO.
In a close game, winning these faceoffs is big.
Florida penalty to number 44, Sandis Ozelinch. 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the penalty, 17 minutes.
Niedermeyer takes the puck up with his own. And he takes a wrist shot. Another great shorthanded save. He sends it off to Friesen. Carries it over the red line.
1 minute remaining in the third period.
Passed back over to Eliash. The penalty is over, and both teams are at full strength. Save by Luongo. All knotted up as they head to the locker room at 1. Here we are at the start of overtime. Kozlov sends it to the left wing. He takes the backhand shot. That was a great stop by Brodeur. Bure sends it back over to Ozelinch. He sends the puck back to Yushkevich. He takes the slap shot off the blocker. Brodeur sends it to his defenseman. Niedermeyer brings the puck through the zone. And he takes a wrist shot. That's an easy save for him. Bure brings it past the red line. Eliash passes to the defenseman. Niedermeyer passes over to Nieuwendyk. He passes back to the defenseman. He lets the slap shot go. Yushkevich brings the puck up. Kozlov brings it over the blue line. Ozelinch passes it over to the left wing. He was robbed. Brodeur stops the go-ahead goal.
1 minute.
Nieuwendyk moves it back to Eliash. Luongo passes over to Yushkevich. He passes it to Bure. Brings it over the red line. So the game ends inconclusively, tied at 1. What's your take on this game, Mike?
Basically, nothing could be decided in regulation or overtime, so you take your point and move on. The Devils stay in second in the Atlantic Division.
For Mike Weiss, I'm Bill Peterson. Good night from the Continental Airlines Arena.
And now, for the 3 stars of the game, the number 3 star, Ivan Novoseltsev. The number 2 star, Joe Nieuwendyk. The number 1 star, Roberto Luongo.